If you have watched the Marvel series Moon Knight, you must have noticed the evil God Ammit judging and killing people for their wrongdoings even before they'd really committed it. Do you know that she also played a major part in the judgment of mortals in Egyptian mythology? She judged them by weighing their hearts, and those whose hearts were impure were devoured by her, and they all would die a second time. But did she really have a beef with Khonsu in the Egyptian myths like she did in the series? Was he her arch-nemesis? In this video, we are going to learn more about Ammit and her part in Egyptian mythology. So make sure to watch this video till the end. Ammit was a goddess in the ancient Egyptian religion. She was called the Devourer of the Dead, in addition to being called the Eater of Hearts and the Great of Death. Although she was a goddess, the ancient Egyptians did not worship her. They all saw her as a Demoness with the head and mouth of a crocodile, the forequarters and front legs of a lion, and the hind legs of a hippopotamus. The crocodile, lion, and the hippopotamus were the three largest man-eating animals known to the ancient Egyptians. Ammit's purpose was to be feared and to ward off evil as a personification of divine retribution. This may be why the ancient Egyptians associated her with these three animals. Ammit not only feared the people but also inspired them to live by the principles of Ma'at, which embodied the concepts of truth, justice, order, and balance. The Ma'at was also seen as a goddess in the Egyptian mythology. Ammit lived near the scales of justice in Duat, the Egyptian underworld. She was also sometimes said to stand by a lake of fire where she throws the unworthy hearts into the fiery lake to be destroyed. In the ancient Egyptian religion, death was not seen as the end. The souls of the dead would travel to the Hall of Two Truths where they would be judged. With Osiris overseeing the events, 42 gods sat in judgment, each reading off the soul's denial of each type of sin. After the reading, Anubis, the god of death, takes the individual into the judgment hall where Thoth serves as prosecutor and presides over the weighing of the hearts of souls. The dead person's heart would be set on a scale and weighed against a divine feather representing Ma'at, the Egyptian goddess of truth.
What's she doing? Oh, she's weighing our hearts on the scales of justice and the feather of truth. See, the ancient Egyptians believed that the heart was the sign of who you really were in life. If the scales balance by the time you end the journey, then a soul is permitted to pass into the field of reeds. What if they don't balance?
During all these events, Ammit would impatiently wait at the feet of Thoth to devour and finish her job. A person whose heart is pure and filled with good deeds would be equal or lighter than the Ma'at feather, and they would be soon sent to Osiris, who guides them to the Egyptian heaven or in heaven-like afterlife, the field of reeds. But what happens to those whose hearts are impure and weigh heavier than the feather? Do they go to hell? No, but they die a second time at the hands of Ammit. She devours all the hearts of unworthy people. Do their souls also vanish from existence in the process? According to ancient Egyptian belief, a human soul includes the Ka and the Ba. Ka is the life force of a person. It gets separated from the body when a person dies. Ba is the physical manifestation of the soul in a human-headed bird form that can travel between the worlds of the living and the dead. To the ancient Egyptians, they were the most precious things. Ammit devours the Ba of the deceased, leaving only a fragment of the soul left. The dead will then have died a second time and will suffer eternally and remain restless forever. This idea of a second death scared the ancient Egyptians more than the first death. Ammit does not devour the physical heart of a dead person. She devours the spiritual heart. The physical heart was called the Hades and the spiritual heart was called the Ib. The following are the negative confessions or the declaration of innocence that the soul of the dead had to recite to avoid Ammit. I have not killed anyone. I have not committed evil. I have not wronged my kinfolk. I have not consorted with evil people. I have not committed acts of abomination. I have not done less than duty requires. I have not attempted to gain undeserved honors. I have not oppressed anyone. I have not treated any deity with disrespect. I have not defrauded anyone. I have not done what the deities detest. I have not caused anyone to suffer. I have not allowed anyone to go hungry. I have not caused anyone to weep. I have not taken offerings intended for the temple. I have not cheated in the measuring of grain. I have not encroached upon the fields of others. I have not added to the weight of the balance of the scales. I have not neglected to make temple offering. Ammit appears in the Marvel show called Moon Knight as an evil Egyptian goddess whose enemy was Khonsu, the moon god. She knows the past, present and future. With this knowledge, she punishes the evildoers for the crimes they are yet to commit in future. Khonsu is just like Ammit, but he only punishes them after they've done it. This is why the Ammit's moral avatar, Arthur Harrow, regards her as absolute justice, since she can not only see what a person has done in the past, but can also see what a person will do in the future. All the members of the Ennead and Khonsu feared Ammit, so they trapped her in a statue. After many centuries, Arthur frees her, and the hero Moon Knight, his companion, and Khonsu fight both Arthur and Ammit. They then manage to imprison her in Arthur's body, who was later killed by one of Moon Knight's personalities. It's complicated. Although Khonsu and Ammit held a grudge against each other in the show, they never interacted in the Egyptian mythology. In Marvel Comics, she is described as a riddle-asking sphinx. It was a role ascribed to the Sphinx by Greek and not Egyptian mythology. Now, whose method do you agree with? Khonsu's or Ammit's? Should a person be punished for a sin that he or she has yet to commit or once he or she actually commits it? Let me know by leaving a comment below. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, tap the thumbs up icon and share this video. Hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell icon. I will see you again in a new video with a new topic to explain. Thanks for watching.